So here we are, day 2 of the making the rear diffuser. I'm not happy with how this one turned out, so I cut out another 4x30, 4 foot wide, 30 deep, I think, or it's like 32 or something like, I don't know. So I cut another one out, just got it screwed back on slowly. So I'm probably gonna just do because this one had a bend. I think what I'm gonna try and do is just do a hard bend, because the problem here, I'll flip the camera around, it turned out is just like how this looks. Not a big fan on this, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is cut out some more of these. Actually, I'll probably just cut all the tacks and shit or something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Basically, I don't know, I plan to, because this thing is really flimsy, I don't know if that's gonna be an issue. So that's one issue I'm having. And but yeah, I also just don't like how that turned out. So I'm gonna just do a hard bend, and it'll make it easier to do those. And I can cut out, when I make these, I'll make like some like little tabs, so that way you just bend one off to one side, and then you can just rivet it on one side. Hopefully that'll be good, versus what I did here. And then if later on, if this is too flimsy, it'll be super easy just to make new set. So I guess that's my philosophy about why I'm redoing it. So, and then I also didn't like this bend. I think I figured out what I want to do, but I have to go get more materials to do that later. So like I got this 1/2 inch tubing here, and I was thinking if I cut a slit down one whole side and then just slid it on there, that would look pretty sweet. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So now I got to figure out where I'm going to bend it, and then we'll be good to go. So let's do that. Alright, well, there's kind of what we're going for, so let's go test it and see if I got the right bend. First try. So yeah, it's pretty much right along this line into there. I feel like I got a little bit more slope out of her too. So yeah, now we gotta unbolt the whole thing again, and we can get that screwed back in. So let's do that. Alright, so this is what we ended up with. We're basically back right to where we were. So there's that. Now I need to cut out one more. I just traced it out in the blue Sharpie because all our fucking black Sharpies are dead. So yeah, now we'll get this cut. The only crappy part is I'm probably pretty much screwed myself because I was being picky, but I personally like this look versus this. Obviously could have cleaned up a little bit better, but if you like, look at this fitment there versus like this fitment over here. And I'm sure in the final design I'll actually end up putting a third rivet in the middle there. And then I'm also thinking about doing, so this tubing, cut it in half and then put it on the bottom, because that'll help make it a lot more rigid, because it is kind of flimsy. I don't think it should be too big of a deal when you're driving, because it should be fairly okay. I mean, we'll find out. So, but yeah, let's get this cut out and then bend the edges. I used the vise to bend those edges. So like we got a 7-inch tab, 8-inch, 7-inch, and then whatever that little guy is, like 7-inch too. So, all right, let's cut. This is pretty much just how I've been doing it. You just put it in, figure out which way you need to go. So I needed to match this one, so you just pretty much bend it. That's how you do it. All right, I know it's super windy. Hopefully it's not sounding like dog shit, but there it is. We got 2 on there. So now I got to figure out where we're going to go from here now. So let's figure that out. All right, and of course the sun's being terrible, so it doesn't really show up great. But so that one's taped on and that one's taped on. This one is just junk we had laying around, and that one's just cardboard. But yeah, that's what it looks like. This thing looks freaking sweet. But I do got to figure out something to do over here. Probably like a box of some sort, or unsure. Pretty much just going to have to play around with some cardboard after we make the sides. I'm going to try and do them today, but I got to figure out the plan because I don't know what I'm going to do. And then this bad boy showed up in the mail. So this is going to be from a roof scoop, and this will just pretty much go down. It's for like a Subaru, and basically I can open it like this way, or I can open it this way. So when the air goes, the air can either be forced in, causing positive pressure, or I can have it like ramped up, and then it'll be creating a vacuum, which creates negative pressure. So that's pretty sweet. But yeah, that'll be in a later day. The thing we're here for is this beauty. So yeah, let's see what else we can get done. Some ends cut out and they're riveted on. Only with 3 rivets at the moment because fresh out of rivets. So there it is. That's what she looks like. But you guys know the drill. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.